Hello, welcome to another exciting learning experience with your virtual visitor, Tina. And today I'm going to walk you through how I manage the event planning and time tracking for a high profile product launch for Mr. David, who is the CMO of a fintech company. This event hosted over 200 VIP guests, featured a keynote address from the CEO, and included live product demonstration, ensuring a flawless experience with media coverage. So the first thing I did was to understand the event goals and challenges. Mr. David's team had a product launch to plan, but they were facing several issues. They had no structured timeline, vendor coordination was a mess, tax deadline were being missed, and budget tracking was all over the place. So to solve this issue, I started by researching and booking vendors for the event. I ensured everything from the venue to the catering and media coverage was sorted well in advance. For instance, I selected a venue that could accommodate 200 plus guests and had the technical capability for live demonstration. I also booked catering services with dietary options and also contacted a media agency for coverage. So before settling for my vendors, I had to do my own findings and research. I had three options for my venue. I have the Glass House New York City, which has a modern event space with city view, state-of-the-art AV equipment, and flexible layout suitable for large corporate events. I also had another option for the Pearl San Francisco, which is an industrial chic venue featuring high ceiling, advanced lighting and sound system, and a spacious floor plan ideal for product launches. I also have the Brewery London. It is a historical venue offering contemporary facilities, customizable space, and comprehensive media support for corporate functions. But I had to go with the Pearl San Francisco, as you can see, um because of the industrial chic venue featuring the ice and all that. So for my catering services, I had two options. I had the party slate top caterers. They feature top event caterers who can provide diverse and trending catering options for corporate events. And then I also have the option for the office caterer. They are known for their innovative menus and interactive food station. They focus on sustainability and accommodating various dietary preference. So I went for the office caterer because of all these things they offer. I did the same findings for the others too, for my AV equipment and my media coverage, and I settled for this. For the AV equipment, I settled for MHZ Audio Visual, and then for media coverage, I settled for Channel V Media. So the next thing I did was to set up a vendor tracking system. So this is a vendor tracking system, in Google Sheet to monitor payments, contracts, and communication. This ensured that no vendor was overlooked and all contracts were in compliance. So this is my vendor tracker, as you can see. This is the payment due date to finalize the payment and everything. I also track RSVPs through Google Form and integrated it into the Google Sheet to manage the guest list. So this is our Google Form, as you can see here. So when our guests get this form, they're going to fill it up with their names, their email address, options for if they are going to attend the event or not. So they can just pick yes, no, or maybe, and then the numbers of guests they are bringing with them, if it is two or three, and then if they have any dietary restriction, they can just include it here, so we know what to tell our caterers. So the next thing I did was to tackle time and tax management. I created a detailed timeline for the event using Google Sheets. As you can see here, this is our time and tax tracker where different tasks are assigned to different team members. As you can see, venue booking is assigned to Mrs. Akima, catering confirmation is assigned to Tina, AV setup is assigned to Mrs. Idowu, guest invitation is assigned to Omotola, and then media coverage confirmation is assigned to Wealth. So this is the due date for the payment. This is the status. If they are paid for it, they can just come here to manually update it to whether completed. If it has not started, they can just update it here. If it is in progress, they can do that here. And this is the priority. We have high, we have medium, and then this is the note attached to it. So because budget management was crucial, I created a detailed budget sheet using Google Sheets to track all expenses in real time. Each categories from venue to catering to heavy equipment was listed with both estimated and actual cost. Just as you can see, for catering, we have estimated cost of $10,000 for venue. I mean, we have $10,000 for catering. We have $5,000 for AV equipment. We have $3,000, and then for media coverage, we have $8,000, but the actual cost is 8,000 for venue, 3,005 for catering services, 2,005 for AV equipment, and $7,000 for media coverage. This is the due date, and then this is the payment status. For the venue, we've paid for that one, but for catering services, it is still pending because we're trying to gather the forms to know if we have any dietary restrictions. For the AV setup, we are still pending on that one because we are going to set it up on the main day, the event day. For the media coverage, we've paid for that one, which includes press release. So this actually help us to keep a close eye on spending and ensure nothing exceeds the approved budget. If any overspending approached, we immediately flag it up for review in the sheet. So as the event approached, I reviewed the entire timeline in Google Sheets to ensure all tasks were completed, from confirming vendors' details to checking guest RSVPs, and then everything was handled on time and within the budget. So in conclusion, by setting up a clear, structured process for event planning, tax management, and budget tracking using Google Sheets, as you can see, I was able to ensure Mr. David product launch went off without any complaint. From vendor coordinating to time tracking and budget control, everything stayed organized and on the schedule. So by taking over this critical tasks, I freed up Mr. David's time so he could, focus on the big picture, which is um, delivering a successful product launch. The event I believe, will be a success, and with the right tools and structure, any event can run smoothly. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this process helpful and informative. Feel free to connect with me if you have any questions or need more information. I look forward to hearing your thoughts on the event planning and time management solution. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and follow for more en- enlightening and entertaining videos like this. See you in my next video. Bye.